Good morning, past Damien. Today is the 1st of September 2019. I recently asked Instagram to ask me a bunch of Q&A questions when people thought this series was still coming to an end, but it's not, of course. So I'm going to be answering your questions while preparing for that little project that Future and I have been working on. So let's go. First question. Well then.
Good morning. You have worse big head than me.
When I was like opposite, I was like, it's behind it. So I went behind it.
Sarah asks, how are you, Damien? We're just like waiting for Waka, so we're just putting a camera over a bush in front of the MRT. Do you prefer 404 days or poly? Does anyone here know what 404 days is supposed to mean?
Error 404?
Error 404.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Oh, now I get it. 404 is in 4 for the class. Yo, I'm gonna have to be honest here. 404 is alright, but DTVM is something completely different. White, milk, or dark chocolate? And yes, that's the correct answer.
Fucking dark chocolate.
I would say dark chocolate as well. But dark chocolate, I don't eat it too much. White chocolate is too sweet.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate is nice. It's like the vanilla of chocolate.
But if you put nuts in your chocolate, I'll fucking execute. Stop that shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I feel. Oh shit!
You're wearing that shit.
When I was like, I can't regret it. Like, oh, isn't it sunny?
Yeah, it's sunny.
Actually, now it's not bad. Now it's not.
Yeah. Favorite song from Carly's Emotion album?
Ah, shit.
That's damn hard.
Fever. It's not even side B.
They say no drunk like me.
That's dedicated.
Yeah, that's dedicated.
Boy Problems is memorable. Run Away With Me is also memorable. Bad Sound.
All that.
All that.
All that.
Oh yeah. The first 5 to 6 songs are damn good.
And then you get black heart and then it's over.
Oh yeah. As long as it's not Black Heart, it's good.
Yeah. And Waka, I didn't know you lived in it. No wonder you're a dickhead.
Hey, that's not nice.
Yeah, Boku no Pico.
Bad Sound. Next question, is your sound bad? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
What's on your bucket list? I don't know. What's on my bucket list?
It's to kick the bucket.
That's the whole point of the bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably make film, make Minecraft map, buy an XT2,
And the XT4 comes around and oh!
use a Panasonic GH5. Rent it right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I use the ultra wide lens so that I can actually frame everyone in the shot.
Pasti walking out of shot.
Oi! Fitri asks, racism in Singapore, is it real?
You can tell by just looking at Waka on my face. It's completely real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah! if you think there's no racism in Singapore,
That means you're Chinese.
that means you're not exposed to the world enough.
Yeah.
Just like how I'm not exposed correctly. Oh yeah. Your past Damien is never listening to this song yet. Not until 2 months from now.
Oh shit. Nice one. Nice flow.
Are you single? Emoji, hand emoji.
Yeah, I don't know the answer actually.
Yeah, just say
Very
unlucky.
hard to-
Just say
Unlucky.
unlucky. Just say unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky.
Next question. Are you and Charmaine together?
Just say unlucky.
Unlucky. No, we're just really close friends.
Yeah, that's it.
If you had to murder someone from your FYP team, who would you murder?
Oh, that's a fucked up question.
I would murder Charmaine so that people stop thinking that we are together.
What the fuck did you say?
Actually, that's a perfect answer.
Yo, it's
Wait, Shaman, when's your
Audrey asks, so you came into DTVM wanting to be a game developer. Are you still considering that career? Correction, I didn't come into DTVM thinking that I was going to be a game developer, but I did think of becoming a game developer before I considered DTVM. Right now, the chances of going into that career path are slim, unless someone wants to hire me for writing a game for them, which is like not my strong suit at all.
honestly, this can be a game show.
Mary asks, what 3 emojis would you use to describe... Oi, fuck you, bad sound! What 3 emojis would you use to describe your DTVM journey coming to an end?
Iklan.
Eggplant.
Tears.
Eggplant tear.
And then the
panting.
and then panting.
I would have to go with party emoji, the wary emoji, and money fly away. Vivian asks, how much do you think you've changed between these 6 months? And Jolene also asks, how do you feel about watching two versions of yourself?
Became a fucking loser.
Past Damien is still very awkward, and he sucks at editing. But also, Past Damien is more cynical.
It's not like Leon.
Leon?
It's not like Leon, boy.
Help! I'm in big trouble. Oh yeah, Past Damien also makes Leon theory references, but we don't anymore.
Until now.
Until now. I feel like Past Damien is a lot more invested into this project than I am. It's kind of cool, but also like feels like there's a separation, but there's also no separation. Like I feel like I'm also Past Damien, but at the same time I'm also not Past Damien, if that makes sense. What's your favorite video?
Prata documentary.
Even though you haven't watched it.
No, it's gonna be my favorite. I already know it.
I don't know what my favorite video is right now, so for now I'm gonna say my favorite video is this. Leave it to myself to decide later.
Prata, 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 prata.
How challenging was it making this series during year 3? What kept you going through the series? Are there any takeaways you got? First of all, I like to acknowledge that Past Damien did a lot of the work by making and scheduling a video as if he was going to publish them every single night. First of all, what this does is that scheduling in advance means that I've already done half of the work, but I've also set a deadline for myself. It's one of the fears and also a positive motivation to keep me going because I want to make sure that the series is running smoothly. That also meant that I, as Past Damien, have been producing a lot of content. Not just 1 month, but 3 months worth of content. And that's given me time to fail and experiment and learn the skills of like shooting and vlogging and editing everything really quickly. But lastly, of course, you will notice that Past Damien's videos have a little bit more length and to some extent a little bit more fun to them. In Future Damien's videos, some of them are really short, some of them are cop-outs, some of them you don't actually reply to Past Damien, which is kind of a shame. But what takeaways did I get? First of all, vlogging is not just to show other people, but it's also kind of like a time capsule in a way. It's also reminded me of some friendships which like I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to, or like friends that I haven't seen in a long time. For example, my secondary school friends, that's one example. To be fair, my excuse is that I've been kind of busy, but now that I have time, like I feel like I should make some time to go and hang out with them, which is what I've done. Another takeaway is that in time, like things do get better. I feel like I am in a better place than where Past Damien is right now. I don't really know how to describe it, but it happens. The last question is, do you think you would do PDFD again in the future? Well, if I do, I'll need to wait a couple of years because there's no way in hell I'm gonna do it while I'm in NS. But it's something that I do want to do again. Maybe if I go to uni. How long will it be? 3 months? 6 months this time? An entire year? I mean, it would be cool to wait an entire year because that was what the point of the original project was, but if I wait an entire year, all you're going to see in the future is just internship, internship, internship. I don't know, I wanted to capture this August moment, which I feel like I haven't captured accurately, but it still was a good try nonetheless. Maybe you'll see PDFD return in the future. Maybe. But it'll be quite a while before that happens. Thank you all for your lovely questions. I hope that I'm able to do something like this sometime again soon. Maybe every month when this series comes to the end of each month. I don't know. Anyway, Past Damien, today we went out and shot this secret project. I was focusing really hard on being a director, so I didn't have time to shoot a lot of stuff on set. But here are some highlights.
It was not big, although that was the biggest size.
Yeah.
Then you treated because I want to die.
Yeah.
And then it became the. Yeah, and then that's the shot that we walked away, and then
Yeah.
supposedly that's where it's fade to black.
But then it continued for like 15 more minutes. We have two cast over here. Our co-director, our PA, one monkey. Scene 1A, take 2, 3, 2, 1, action! Cut!
Holy crap!
Ass, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Roll. Speeding. Scene 1H, take 1.
Tanjong
That's why you
Api
wear
House.
long sleeves, boy.
Whoa! Yo, long sleeve, man.
And if you haven't guessed by now, it's an action film. I've been wanting to make an action film for like freaking long ass time, and now it's kind of like the time where I finally made it. Yeah, sacrificing 2 weeks before internship. It was a pretty good idea, wasn't it? Maybe. Maybe. No one really got injured, but Junyo did get a small splinter in his finger when we shot the opening. But when he was playing with a branch, Fitri accidentally kicked Saki in the ball. But besides that, there weren't really any injuries, which is a success. Great job, everyone. Honestly, everyone on that set put in a lot of work into their roles. They focused really hard. Terrence is an underrated PA on our shoot and script supervisor. Elson was a great sound. Waka was a great DP. Our actors were all putting in 100%, even especially my co-director, Fitri, who was choreographing all the action while also being one of the leads himself. So yeah, it was a pretty great time. And I hope I get to do that sometime again. Thank you everyone who was on set. Thank you Charmaine for your XT2. XT2 is a great camera, but the battery life is utter shit. So battery life and sunlight were our 2 restrictions, but we managed to pull through. Good chance you might see this coming up before the week ends. Pass Damien, good luck for point and shoot. I'll see you tomorrow.